Jermall?
Yeah, how you doing? Hey, everybody.
Do you have opening comments, Jermall?
I'm ready. I'm ready. December 7th. You know, I'm gonna deliver something explosive. Something that Dennis Hogan gonna remember for the rest of his life. I promise to give my fans a better Jermall Charlo, the best Jermall Charlo that there is. I've been working hard with my camp. I want to thank my whole team. I want to thank Showtime, Stephen Espinoza, Ronnie Shields, Al Heyman. I want to thank Ellis Jackson, everybody who has been involved with Jermall Charlo from this point on. It means so much to me, and for everyone to stay by my side and hold me down. I just want to give y'all the biggest hug and the biggest thank you.
All right, now we will open up questions for Jermall Charlo for the media. If you have a question for Jermall Charlo, by all means, the champion is here taking questions.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you have any questions, please press star 1 on your telephone keypad. Again, if you have any questions, please press star 1 on your telephone keypad. I'll go ahead and allow a few moments for the queue to build. All right, our first question will come from Carlos Toro with Fightful. Carlos, your line is now open.
Thanks, Jermall, and thank you so much for taking time to talk to us. You know, Dennis was telling us earlier in the call about his plans of fighting in a title eliminator of sorts after the Jaime Munguia loss, and then was offered the fight against you. So in your eyes, why does Dennis Hogan stand out against any other potential contenders that may or may not have been on the table when looking at this upcoming title defense?
Dennis Hogan, possesses a lot of skills and a lot of natural attributes that, I think we can exploit, and he makes a great opponent for me as far as me, no one else wants to fight me, and he's a tough guy who wants to stand in there and fight. So, I think it makes great for a great fight.
There's no question, obviously, you are the WBC world champion. But do you feel like some people may be overlooking you, or feel like, you getting this title is being overshadowed by the way that you got it because of the whole Canelo Alvarez franchise situation that you pretty much had no control of?
No, real fans and real, boxing fans, not the casuals or just people who don't know boxing, they understand and they know that I had nothing to do with it. The WBC calls its own shots and makes their own rules, and they've been doing that for years. I absolutely had nothing to do with Canelo moving up to the franchise belt, but I mean, think about it. Like if they say, hey, you won the lottery, you're like, dang, I forgot I played the lottery. You're not gonna not take the money, right? So think about it. I mean, it's just a world title. It's a trophy for me. My legacy means more than me just having a belt, Everyone in boxing, they understand. So, for anyone who don't, they'll understand later.
Coming into this fight, obviously it's almost a year to the day where, you had the last time you fought at the Barclays Center and you had the fight against Matt Korobov. It was your third fight at middleweight, and now you're coming into this fight, your fifth fight at middleweight, firmly planted as the champion. Do you kind of feel, that this is your absolute best weight? I remember you and I were talking, and you told me that you might need some time to sort of get acclimated to middleweight. Do you feel like you're now, fully, integrated as a middleweight fighter, and your body is at the best it could possibly be fighting at this division?
I'm one of the biggest middleweights out there. I'm the best middleweight out there. That's why I'm the WBC champ. I have things that these other middleweights haven't been able to show in years. So, yeah, I'm getting acclimated to the weight. Of course, I've been making 160 pounds for quite some time now, because when I was at 154, that wasn't my natural weight. That's why I moved up in weight. You only get older and stronger and grow. And I've grown to the middleweight division. Me and my team has executed a great game plan to get down to the weight division, and we're going to compete at the highest level.
Thanks, Jermall. Best of luck this Saturday. Looking forward to the fight.
All right, so our next question will come from Matt Young of the Houston Chronicle. Matt, your line is now open.
Hey, Jermall, I just basically wanted to know what are the specific challenges that Dennis Hogan presents to you?
The challenges that any other fighter presents. You know, he's a fighter. Every fighter trains to become the world champion. So he's going to be there to fight me. He's going to give it his all. I know he's going to be in shape. So what does a world champion do? We learn how to keep him off, and we learn how to fight at the best of our ability. Don't worry, I'll get in there and I'll be the best Jermall Charlo there is to be, and no one better beat that Jermall Charlo.
Also, Jermall, you talk a lot about legacy. What do you think you need to do to further cement that legacy?
I mean, as I grow, you guys are gonna understand that, you know, what a legacy is and what it means to me. I'm young. I'm still learning. I'm still having fun. I'm enjoying my job, and I'm continuing to win. So it's obvious when I say legacy that I'm meaning my whole career, and to make a statement in my career is to get the biggest fight and to capture the world titles that I'm presented with.
All right, thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, just as a reminder, if you have any questions, please press star 1 on your telephone keypad. Again, just as a reminder, if you have any questions, please press star 1 on your telephone keypad. Our next question will come from Hans Damestode with Round by Round. Hans, your line is now open.
Hey, Charlo. You just said something that I thought was pretty interesting when you said that fans are going to see the best Jermall Charlo. I remember that you said on several occasions that, you know, that you really wanted to get this stoppage. You went to decision, I believe it was 2 times in a row now. We all know that you really want to get the stoppage, but isn't it a good thing to continue to, you know, go the full 12 rounds just to continue to build on that experience? Or would you just rather just get in and get out?
I don't know. I guess that's a question for Dennis Hogan, you know, and do you want to stand in there and try to fight with a Jermall Charlo, or do you want to try to box and survive, you know? I'm here to deliver the most explosive shots that I have. I'm gonna be at my fastest. I'm gonna be at my peak. You know, like I said, me and my team has done a great job in camp to you know, exploit the mistakes that Hogan makes. You know, if he can take the shot, then I'm here for 12 rounds. And if he can't, you know that I'm one of the best finishers in boxing, and I'll get the job done, and I'll get him out of there. We don't get paid for overtime, so obviously, you know, I'm here to remain safe and continue to strive for the best.
Gotcha. My next question for you would be, you know, you're from Houston. You're always repping your city. But this would be, I believe, your 4th fight in your last 5 at the Barclays Center. How would you say your relationship with just New York in general? Just how's your relationship with them, with the New Yorkers?
I love Brooklyn. You know, Brooklyn is almost my second home now. Lately, I've been fighting here some big fights in Brooklyn, some explosive knockout nights in Brooklyn. I've been 12 rounds in Brooklyn. You know, it's been a journey. Of course, I'm from Houston, so I'm bringing something to Brooklyn that I don't think, you know, they've seen in a while since the Mike Tyson days, and you know, something real explosive. Like, you know, you have to stay tuned, and you know, PBC and Showtime has done a great job of bringing some amazing fights to Brooklyn, and I just happen to be a part of it. Yeah, I like to call it Brooklyn, Texas.
Gotcha. And my last question for you would be, you know, do you feel that you're being overlooked? You know, obviously you're a 2-weight world champion, but do you feel that you get the recognition that you should deserve? And do you even care at this point, as long as you just keep on getting the wins? That's all you really care about? Or do you want those people, you know, be like, oh yeah, Jermall Charlo, he's that guy? Or he's top 5 pound for pound and stuff like that. Do you care about that type of stuff or not really?
Not really, but I care about it. I care about it because you care about it. I care about it because you asking me about it. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I mean, I'm one of the best fighters in the division. I'm the WBC champ. I'm 29-0 with 21 knockouts. I've had my share of greatness. I feel good at where I'm at. Like, I'm avoided. Some people want to fight me. Like, it comes with boxing. It's not something that's overnight. So, like, throughout the time of my career, I'm enjoying the fact that, like, you get your ups and your downs, and like, I can't knock everybody out. Some people got, like, the best game plan to survive. You seen my last fight. Dude was here to survive. He didn't, like, really want to sit there and just trade shots with me. This fight is different. I have somebody that wants to sit there and trade shots with me, and he's gonna want to fight different. Every fight is different. You know what I mean? Like, some of the top in the division are fighters, and some of them are boxers. I have to be able to do what Jermall Charlo does best, and that's make the best adjustments.
Gotcha. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you Saturday night, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Jermall, let me ask you this. In terms of, you talk about, the other guys in the division, your focus on looking at Dennis Hogan first as you have other bigger fights that are looming within your division.
No, look, I don't want y'all to think that I'm overlooking Dennis Hogan. He's been on the calendar for a while now. I haven't looked at any other fighter outside of Dennis Hogan. My job is to break Dennis Hogan down completely and take him out completely. Like I said, when I'm the best Jermall Charlo, some of my best fights that you've seen, guess what they end in? Knockout. Dennis Hogan can talk a good game about, wanting to be a world champion, because that's what you're supposed to do when you're hungry and you want to be, the world champion. You want to fight against the world champion, but you have to make sure that, like, the mistakes that you make aren't the same mistakes you've been making. He's not going to be a different fighter than he was his last fight. He could claim the A side, B side. It don't matter. I can fight on any side. It's my ability that will not let him win and will not let me get touched in that ring and make sure that I do what I'm best at. So don't think I'm overlooking Dennis Hogan, but I'm just looking for the best Jermall Charlo there is.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, if you have any questions, please press *1 on your telephone keypad. And our next question is going to come from Jake Donovan of the boxing scene. Jake, your line is now open.
Great, thank you very much. Jermall, I just wanted to ask how it felt for you and Mel to promote your own show in October and to just take ownership of a real promotional company, not just have a brand that's on your events, but where you're literally a promoter.
Well, Lions Only is going worldwide. Lions Only is everywhere. When you hear Lions Only, you think of some ferocious twin boxers who stand up at the pride of the mountain, and they want it all, So to be underneath that banner, to put on our own show, it means a lot to see other fighters coming up underneath us. Me and my twin brother done a great job of letting the world know what Lions Only meant to us. So we have a great following outside of us being the competitors.
Very cool. And then, a lot of people, they talk about, we always talk about, whatever side of the street, a lot of the top middleweights are on another platform, but there's something like this where you have ownership of a company. Is that a key reason why, you're able to stay put where you are, beyond the loyalty to PBC, obviously, but, this is an opportunity that other platforms can't present to you?
It's not about a platform. It's not about any of that, man. I'm the WBC champ, I'm supposed to be able to call some shots and make my moves the way I make my moves.
Right.
I got the best team behind me. My manager has done a great job up to this point. I'm loyal, so I'm going to continue to keep my loyalty and my faith, and I'm going to continue to win, and I'm going to prosper.
All right, very cool. And then obviously we know you're not looking past Dennis Hogan this weekend. You keep saying you want the big fights. One fight, I don't know if it's a big fight for you, but they keep talking about is Chris Eubank, who was on the card. I know you're not focused on him, but do you kind of like having that next opportunity, up close and personal, where you can kind of weigh your options moving forward?
Yeah, I see him talking and saying everything that he was saying. That it doesn't matter. I mean, he has to try to talk himself into a fight like, with me or someone bigger, because he's running out of time. Like he run out of gas, he's going to run out of time. And before you know it, I'm going to be right there in his face. When I get in his face, they don't never say none of that. They all talk over the internet and they say these things, but they know what's really up. It's Jermall Charlo. I'm not one of those fighters that you can just, you can choke on and put your finger in front of it at the way it is. I'm not going to do the bumping and grabbing and shit like that. We're going to fight, So let them talk. I'm not from the UK. I'm from Houston, Texas. You got to do your research. We don't play that around here. Like, they can say whatever they want to say, but when it's time to fight, I want to see them talk that same game. Everybody that's been saying this and